If you have been asked to create a new course, the first step is to create Student Learning Outcomes, or SLOs, and Enabling Objectives, or EOs. This video will help you learn about what these SLOs and EOs are, how to craft them, and where to find the supporting documents. First, find the course abstract. This is the new name for course description. This can give you an idea of where to start when creating your SLOs and EOs. Your course abstract can be found here. In your Google Drive, shared with me, scroll down to Q to S, Program Documents. Click on Course Abstracts, Course Descriptions. And here is the course abstract or description for each course. You'll notice the course number here and the abstract here. Then learn about what SLOs and EOs are. To start, go to Google Drive, shared with me, Q to S, Program Documents. Course Build Documents, and Supporting Documents. Open the document called Understanding SLOs and EOs. This document highlights what SLOs and EOs are. They are objective statements that determine what students should be able to know and do by the end of the course. All assignments and assessments will be aligned to the SLOs and EOs, so we can be sure that all important material is covered. You may be wondering what the difference is between an SLO and an EO. The SLOs are the biggest and broadest statements about what students should be able to know and do. For example, for criminal justice, an SLO may be to examine the laws, rules, regulations, and policies pertaining to evidence collection and chain of custody. This is one of the main objectives for the class. Each class should have between 2 to 6 SLOs. Please note the format and number the SLOs. An EO is a smaller step that a student must achieve in order to meet the SLOs. The EOs further break down the SLOs. For example, in the criminal justice class, an EO could be apply the laws, rules, regulations, and policies of evidence collection to perform an investigation at the scene. Note that this is one piece of meeting the SLO. Remember, all SLOs and EOs must be measurable. You should have at least 2 EOs under each SLO, but there is no maximum. Please note the format and letter the EOs. Another important piece of writing SLOs and EOs is using Bloom's verbs. To find this document, go to your Google Drive, shared with me, Q to S, Program Documents, Course Build Documents, and Supporting Documents. Open the document called Cognitive Domain Verbs. If you are unfamiliar with Bloom's taxonomy, it is a system of classifying thinking skills. The lower levels, remembering and understanding, are lower order skills. The higher categories represent higher order thinking skills. We want most of our SLOs and EOs to be at applying or higher. Each SLO and EO must begin with the Bloom's verb. It is also important to remember that the verb used in the SLO must be at an equal or higher category than any verb in an accompanying EO. For example, if your SLO began with a verb like diagramming from the analyzing category, your EO could not be from evaluating or creating categories. Please make sure you only use one verb for each outcome. This makes the outcomes easier to measure. Once you have an understanding of how to create SLOs and EOs, please follow this path to find the SLO template. Google Drive, shared with me, Q2S program documents, course build documents, and official SLO template, semester F17. This is a template to use to write your SLOs and EOs. Please begin by downloading the file from Google Drive and saving it to your machine. Edit the course number and name, and make sure that the number of semester hours is correct. Then follow the procedure described to write your SLOs and EOs. After your SLOs and EOs are complete, edit the bottom portion to note if these SLOs are or are not approved for experiential credit. For examples of completed SLOs, consult Finance 1010. To find this, follow this path. Go to Blackboard, go to My Files, Institution, BC System F17, Business, Business Administration, Finance, and Finance 1010. In the Course Documents folder, you will find a completed SLO template. Notice the format as well as the correct information at the top. If you have any other questions or need additional help, please don't hesitate to contact your instructional design team. Thank you.